My family has been making gyoza for over 100 years, and that's what we're doing today. My grandfather was the one who started it all. He created these extra large gyoza, and they're very popular in Japan. There's always a line, lunch, dinner, every single day. Our recipe is special because we emulsify the pork. See how creamy it is? And we make them extra large. Making gyoza starts with the wrappers. This is the one I kind of always use because it's the most widely available. Or you can really just make them. I made this gyoza wrapper dough this morning. It is really simple: flour, salt, and water. This is a rolled out wrapper. I go all the way to the thinnest setting. Obviously you can control it yourself. This gyoza has basic ingredients. There's only 3, aside from seasoning: pork, scallions, and cabbage. This is Napa cabbage. I squeeze the cabbage to remove excess moisture. Too much moisture will withdraw the moisture out of the pork. There we go. All right, that's pretty good. See how dry it is? Half a cup of scallions. This cabbage scallion combo works with a lot of things, but traditionally it's pork. See how juicy they are now? That's what you want. 1 pound of pork, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm doing half a teaspoon of table salt. Now I just emulsify the pork with my hands. I'm just gonna get it started. And basically you knead it like this for 20 minutes until you get a consistency I lovingly refer to as Freddy Krueger's face, because it would look like it. So now I'm gonna add water. Once it starts getting tight on you and like tackier like that, you add water slowly. Per pound of pork, it's half a cup of water, and then it loosens up again. To save time, I like to emulsify the pork in the machine. Adding water makes the gyoza juicier. You don't necessarily need all the water either. Freddy Krueger's face is really like the best thing. I mean, doesn't it look like him? So you're looking for a creamy texture as well. See how creamy it is? It's like whipped cream. So we've really changed the structure of the pork. And then mixing the scallions with the pork. Mix the cabbage with the pork. And I do equal parts cabbage to pork, and gingerly, not too much. Cornstarch not only makes them not sticky on the bottom, it creates these little things called wings. Caramelized bits of pork leak out. When they combine with the cornstarch, they make this lacy structure. It's hard to achieve. This is really the hardest part of gyoza, is getting these wings. Okay, so now I'm gonna wrap them. I'm gonna start with the smaller guys. You really don't need that much filling. That one could have been a little bit more. And I call this your fingerprint. Like, that's my fingerprint. I'm gonna do big guy, obviously use more filling. There's a huge difference in how much filling you use. And then with these, I am going to actually dip my hand in water, my finger, and seal it. And there you can see the difference in size. The big ones are absolutely specific to my family. This was my grandfather's innovation, was to make them big like this. This is a great frozen product. Like, you can freeze this really well. We're gonna fry up the big guys. They're fresh, so they need less time to cook. So I've got hot oil in here, about half a tablespoon or so. All right, now that's a nice sizzle. You definitely want to hear a sizzle. This is about high to medium high heat. It really depends on your stove. You can check them. They're browning well. Once these have browned for a minute or two, I add the water. Cover immediately. I make sure it's a full boil and then I drop it to low. If they're fresh, I steam them for 6 minutes. Frozen, I steam them for 9. This is when a clear lid really comes in handy because you can see what's going on. You can tell because the noodle, the wrapping will be translucent and look like a dumpling. Yeah, you can see some of the browning around the edge here. That's a wing. So we don't want to disturb the wings. Nope. These are gonna be good. We should be good. There's some wings. That's a wing right there. That's the goal. That's what you're looking for right there.